Hey, this message goes out to all my chosen ones. Hey, look, I just want to chop it up with my people of Yah who just got started in this walk in particular, you know, because me, you, everybody who's on this walk struggle with so many different things. You know what I'm saying? We had, or if it wasn't a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? It was something that we struggle with that had a stronghold on our life, you know, and it's something in particular that it was a main thing or different things that we struggled with before we came, before we came to Yah, Thankfully, you know what I'm saying? All praise to the Father for bringing everybody out of darkness, you know what I'm saying? Because you could have, I'll just say, it could have been anything from, drugs and, me particularly, it was drugs and, it was fornication, you know what I'm saying? And corn, to be real with you, and with those things, you know what I'm saying? It was a struggle because I was always trying to get out of them. And when I finally did, the Most High brought me to the light because, when you're in darkness, you don't think it's anything wrong with it. You just feel like you're not hurting anybody and you're just living your life, but at the same time, you don't realize that you're in darkness. And when Yah brought us out, he actually brought us from the dead to the living when he put his Holy Spirit in us. And being that as it may be, the devil is going to try to take whatever sin that you were struggling with, and he's going to try to amplify it. Like when you're by yourself and you're sitting and you're just cooling, he's going to try to make that seem like the best thing in the world, that you used to do. He's going to try to bring back the so-called good times, and try to make it seem like it was the best times, which really it wasn't. It was just the fact that you didn't feel any conviction for it because you were in darkness, you know. So he's going to try to bring that to you and try to make you feel like that's the best thing in the world. And, oh, I miss doing this. And you know what I'm saying? Just try to make you think of all the people that you used to do it with, or the places you used to be when you was doing it. He's going to try to make it, he's going to try to bring up all the things that, that seem like it made it the greatest thing in the world. But at the same time, he's a master of deception. So it's not, it's to be expected of him, and a master deceiver, So all I got to say with that right there is do not envy the wicked. You may see people that you used to, link up with all the time and go to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really do clubs myself, but, you may used to go to clubs or, you may used to, do different things like that, and those people, used to be, people who used to click up with and do whatever you was doing, it'll make it seem like they're having the best time of their life because you stopped doing it and they're still doing it. So you look, but the way you look at the devil will try to, and there's nothing changed it's nothing changed as far as the situation. They're not having more fun than you are. It's just the fact of the devil is trying to make it look like that just because he wants you to go back into that sin so that sin can come and grab you. You know what I'm saying? Because Satan doesn't want to give up anybody, you know what I'm saying, who he had his hold on, just because he wants to take you to the lake of fire where he's going. It's no love about, him wanting to not let go of you. The only thing it is, he hates you, and he wants you to go to eternal damnation where he's going, forever and ever. So when you look at these things and you see people that you used to hang with and people you used to blow tree with, you used to do drugs with, you used to, you know what I'm saying, you used to get faded with, you used to you used to fornicate with. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your situation was, you got to understand that what you see is a facade. It's just like this world, just like the world is, you know what I'm saying? The world you see, everything you see is fake. Just like the rappers and everything like that claiming they got money and everything like that. When the majority of them are broke, it's a facade. It's just something meant to, you know what I'm saying? It's just something meant to entice you, while at the same time, and tempt you, and at the same time, there's nothing about it that's true. And I'm not saying that some of them that do have money, but I'm saying that's not even the case. That's not even the point I'm trying to make right now is the fact of the devil is going to show you whatever image that he can to try to get you back into that sin, because he wants that sin to keep you in bondage. You know what I'm saying? But when you see all these different things, don't be impressed by it. You know what I'm saying? Just like it says in Psalms 37:1. Don't worry about the wicked or envy those who do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at, you know that it's doing wrong because the Most High brought you out of it. If he's good, which he is, and he's the only thing that is good, he's the only one that's good. And everything in him is pure and innocent and holy. He's not going to want you doing anything that goes outside of those lines, And with Satan is anything goes. He's evil, he's deceptive, and he's a manipulator. So everything that he does is going to try to be to have you being wicked. You know what I'm saying? To take you to a place that you don't need to be at. But all throughout the Bible, it speaks on how the wicked will be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So you're not to envy the wicked because it may look like the wicked is doing their stuff right now, whatever, But at the same time, they will be cut off. And when I mean cut off from the Most High. That's the worst thing in this life, in a million lifetimes that you can ever do. You'll be separated from him. And you'll have eternal fire. You know what I'm saying? Not just even being tortured. It's just the fact of not anywhere. It's no hope. Everything is it's just hard to explain. But I think some people feel me though. But do not go back to what you came from. Don't envy the wicked. Don't envy them, because the wicked will have their day. And as you see right now, the wicked, all these people who have done wrong for so many years, it don't matter how much money they got. It don't matter how much, material and wealth that they have. You see how this place is falling right now. And it should be an example to everybody to let you know that regardless of how much it seems like the wicked is prospering, or how much it seems like the wicked is doing this right here and shining over here, that's only a perception that the devil wants you to see. Because Babylon is falling and evil is falling. Just like I said, evil has an expiration date. And it's only been allowed to go for so long. And that's only because of the Most High allowed it to. And that's only to do his will. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying evil is in his will. I'm saying he has it set for everything. Just like you got good and you got bad. If the Most High didn't put bad, if he didn't put evil in there as well, it wouldn't be free will. You know what I'm saying? You would just have to choose his way. But he gives you a way. He gives you an opportunity to pick whether you want to worship him and choose life and eternal greatness and eternal salvation, or the devil, death, sickness, famine, eternal damnation, eternal torture, So I love y'all. Just want to say, keep pushing for y'all until the casket drop. I'm proud of y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, y'all willing.